Hey YouTube, it is almost Ricky's birthday, and for his birthday dinner he requested buffalo macaroni and cheese with fried chicken. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're doing the macaroni and cheese part. And I decided I'm going to be a little bit lazy. I'm going to show y'all the easiest way to make super cheesy, incredible, melt in your mouth macaroni and cheese. And this is how we do it. So all I did here was I'm over here, bud. I've got cooking spray on a baking dish, and that is 2 2/3 cups of uncooked macaroni. And then here, I have 2 large eggs. So here's the thing about macaroni and cheese. The way your mother made it, that's the best way. Nobody makes it better than your mother, except possibly your granny. And so I'm not going to get into the mac and cheese debate over creamy versus cheesy and which topping or what. I'm not doing that. Walk away, y'all. What I am doing is a super cheesy version that's also creamy through the middle, and it's got some really nice spice to it, but it's not going to take your head off. How about that? Middle ground. Happy, happy. All right, so 2 eggs. I just whisked them up a little bit. We're adding, there is a leaf from where I was using thyme. There. All I'm adding is 2 cups of milk. And this is going to form the basis. You notice our macaroni is not cooked. And so we have to give enough liquid for our macaroni to absorb as it bakes in the oven. So 2 cups right there. 1 cup of cottage cheese. Don't freak out. Nobody panic. I promise that gives a really beautiful, creamy background. Even the 2 kids I have that swear up and down that they hate cottage cheese, they've been eating it their whole lives this way and never knew it. Because I'm sneaky that way. Alright, we're going to season it. So 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, about a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, about a teaspoon of cayenne. Ricky, that's for you. A teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a tablespoon of ground mustard. And here's the thing with hot stuff, which I have found. First of all, we have a lot of creamy stuff in here. Milk, cottage cheese, a lot of cheese coming in a minute. That will mitigate the heat of that paprika and the red pepper flakes. And it will also mitigate the hot sauce I'm going to put in here in a minute. It really takes it down a lot. So we like things spicy. If you don't want yours to be quite so spicy, use half of the paprika and red pepper flakes, and don't do this. Alright, this is actually optional. Now, I have made macaroni and cheese and deviled eggs with hot sauce my whole life. My grandmother did that. So I will add 2 or 3 tablespoons of hot sauce, but since this is Ricky's birthday and it's his request and he wanted buffalo, we're using a little bit more because he likes this stuff. You think we use a lot of hot sauce at my house? Forget the little bottle and the dash. My kids practically will drink this stuff. Alright, so I'm going with a good 4 ounces. It's not necessary. If you do not want that much, do not use that much. The recipe is still amazing. But this will give that buffalo, quote unquote, buffalo feel to the mac and cheese. And I guarantee at least 3 of my kids will be adding more hot sauce to their macaroni and cheese. At our house, it's not ketchup. It's not ketchup. Okay. So here we go. Because Ricky wanted buffalo, and I wanted a nice rounded set of flavors that brought some heat, I used the paprika, I used the hot sauce, I used the red pepper flakes. I also have 1 8-ounce package of pepper jack cheese. And to get the right balance, dropped it on the floor. Get the right balance between nice and sharp cheesy. This is extra sharp cheddar, and this is mozzarella. So part of it will have some element of that gooey, stringy, and some of it will just have the deep, cheesy flavor. So all of these come in here. We don't eat this much cheese on an everyday basis, but you only get a 21st birthday once, right? So all the cheese that was in the supermarket is now in here. So you're not worrying too much about going crazy mixing this up. You just want to make sure that you've got a nice even distribution. And I almost guarantee we're going to add more milk to this once all these cheeses melt, but we'll worry about that in a minute when we take a look at it. So we started with 2 cups of milk. We added half a cup of the hot sauce. And what we're going to do is start this in the oven, and we're going to let these cheeses start to melt. Probably give it about 10 minutes. We'll come back, and I'll be able to tell you then how much more milk we need. Alright, so this is what happens when I leave something unattended. That would be teenagers after school. I'm going to finish this anyway, just because it's something I'm going to do. Alright, so here's what I did. I let it have about 10 minutes at 375 degrees, and then I added a cup and a half of milk, stirred everything together, covered it with foil, and gave it an hour. Left it unattended, and somebody got some, but that's okay. It's not that big a deal. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's not like it's for a dinner party. It's for a family celebration. So here we go. Now here I have about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese and half a cup more cheddar, because there's nothing better than creamy macaroni and cheese. It gets crusty and cheesy on top, and that's what we are after here. Now I will say, I tasted this. It's one of the better things I've ever made. I mean, this stuff is seriously fabulous. Alright, so I'm also going to put my oven on broil. And I'm going to run this under the broiler until that cheese on top gets nice and bubbly and golden. It's not quite ready. I just can't resist bubbly cheese. Okay, we are done. And tell me that that's not beautiful. It is. You don't have to tell me. I know. I will say this. This stuff is so good. I mean, this is kind of what I was after. Alright, so... Oh, dang it. My fork was in the wrong place. I have to eat this bite and show you again. Hot. Alright. Oh my god, that's good. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. You do want lots of cheese and real cheesy, but you also want a little bit of the gooey. And we got gooey. And then we've got crusty on top. There you go, guys. That's Ricky's special birthday buffalo mac and cheese. And holy crap, it's amazing.
Hey YouTube.